Hi friends, this is your A sir. Today we learn about the various sentence structures used in your first lesson, A Letter to God. So today we discuss the various sentence structures used in your first lesson, A Letter to God. Study the following sentences. Study the following sentences taken from the lesson. These truly did resemble new silver coins. These truly did resemble new silver coins. Never in his career as a postman had he known that address. Never in his career as a postman had he known that address. God could not have made a mistake, nor could he have denied Lancho what he had requested. God could not have made a mistake, nor could he have denied Lancho what he had requested. You observe a common point in all the above sentences. You see, when you study the above sentences, you find a common point in all the above sentences. What is it? What is it? Let me read it once again. So let us read the sentences again. These truly did resemble new silver coins. Here, did came before resemble, before the verb did resemble. Did resemble. Actually, it should be resembled. These truly resembled new silver coins. So, in place of resembled, it is written did resemble. Clear? So, in order to emphasize, we write like this. Suppose I want to say, I definitely write a letter to you. Or I definitely wrote a letter to you. Wrote a letter to you. Then I say, I did write a letter to you. I did write a letter to you. I did write a letter to you. Clear? I did write a letter to you. What is the meaning of this? I am very sure that I wrote a letter. Clear? I did write a letter to you. That means I am very sure. I have a proof. I have a proof to prove that I wrote a letter to you. To give emphasis, we write like this. Did write instead of writing wrote. Second sentence. Never in his career as a postman had he known that address. Had he known that address. Actually that sentence should be in his career as a postman he had never known that address. Actually that sentence can be written like this. In his career as a postman, he had never known that address. It should be. The sentence should be like this. In his career as a postman, he had never known that address. So instead of writing like this, how it is written? Never in his career. That means that adverb never brought in the beginning of the sentence. The adverb never brought in the beginning of the sentence. When you brought that never in the beginning of the sentence, what happened? Here, the verb inversion took place. Here, the verb inversion took place. What? Had never changed to had he known. We brought that never in the beginning. Never in his career as a postman had he known. Clear? Had he known. So, when you start any sentence with a negative adverb, never is a negative adverb. Whenever you start a sentence with a negative adverb, there you should inverse the verb. Like here, never in his career as a postman had he known that address. Clear? So now let us discuss the third sentence. God could have not made a mistake. God could not have made a mistake, nor could he have denied Lancho. Nor could he have denied Lancho. So here also, actually should be he could have denied. He could have not denied. Actually, that sentence should be he could not have denied Lancho what he had requested. So in order to give emphasis to that sentence, what we did, we started that sentence with nor. Nor is a negative adverb. Nor is a negative adverb. That is the thing. When you start any sentence with a negative adverb, there you should follow verb inversion. There you should follow verb inversion. That is the thing. Nor. This is the negative adverb. So that is the thing. In place of writing, he could have, you wrote, could he have denied Lancho? Clear? So verb inversion we notice in some other sentences also. Suppose if you start any sentence with, either here or there. Here sits the cobbler. Here sits the cobbler. Clear? Actually, what is the subject? The cobbler. Verb has come before the subject. Actually, you can write like this. The cobbler sits here. You can write the cobbler sits here. So if you want to emphasize, then you write like this. Here. This is the place. Pakka I know. So if you want to say with some stress, you can write here sits the cobbler. Next, there also. When you start any sentence with there goes the bus. There goes the bus. You see? There goes the bus. Check, there is the bus going. What you wanted. Suppose you are waiting for a bus to go to Visakhapatnam. Pointing that bus, somebody says, there goes the bus. So actually, the sentence should be the bus goes there. Actually, the sentence should be there. The bus goes there. So in order to give stress, we use verb inversion. Clear? And you have one more occasion when you use this verb inversion, that is your if clause condition 3. If I had known earlier, comma, if I had known earlier, I would have taken proper care. So here, in order to give emphasis, we can write like this also. How? Had I known earlier, I would have taken proper care. Same sentence. If I had known earlier, I would have taken proper care can be written like this. In order to give some emphasis, had I known earlier, I would have taken proper care. You remove that if and you reverse had I. So this is not a question. So at the end of the sentence, you should not put any question mark. Remember this. Clear? So in these occasions, you use what? In interrogative sentences also you use verb inversion. Like, where are you going? What is your name? So in these situations, number one, while writing interrogative sentences you use verb inversion, and whenever you start any sentence using here and there, use verb inversion. And next, if clause third, whenever you want to give stress, you use verb inversion, like had I known earlier, I would have taken proper care. And next, if any sentence starts with what? Negative adverb. With a negative adverb at that time, you use verb inversion. Clear? So, my dear friends, you should learn one or two this type of special sentence structures, so that whenever you write any writing skill, you should use any one of these structures in order to get good marks in your board examination. So my main intention is to give you a good practice in writing good English. So follow my lessons. I think you enjoyed my teaching. Thank you for listening. And again tomorrow I come up with a new lesson. Till then, tata, bye bye, have a nice day, and do not forget to subscribe to my account if you like my lessons and teaching. Thank you.